Oh, hi there! My name is William and I'm going to take you through the beautiful roads of Scotland. As you can see, we had a bit of bad luck with the weather, and it's very rarely with this much snow in Scotland. There are probably 3 things you already know about Scotland, which is the golf courses, Scotch distilleries and pubs. But I hope you will know much more after watching my road trip to Scotland. Our first stop is going to be Edinburgh. The mainland of Scotland lies in the north end of Great Britain, which lies off the northwest coast of Europe. The country's only land border is England, and Scotland is consistent to the United Kingdom, which means that the currency is British pounds. Almost all Scots are speaking English, and there is only 30% of the population who are talking fluent Scottish.
Right now I'm at Rabbit's Bar in Edinburgh, which says it's one of the best pubs in Scotland. You all probably know that Scotland is famous for the well-made whisky. In other English-speaking countries it's often called Scotch. Scotch has been produced in Scotland for hundreds of years. To be called Scotch whisky, it must conform the standards of the Scottish Whisky Order of 1990. This contains 5 different rules that you must follow. There are 2 different major categories, which is single and blended. Right now I'm drinking blended Scotch, which means that its product is composed of whiskies from 2 or more distilleries. Meanwhile, a single Scotch means all of the products is from one single distillery. The blend Scotch is one of the most simple alcohols and is not that tasteful, but if you ask me, it tastes absolutely perfect. And if you're going to Scotland, you have to drink a glass of Scotch. It is just to pick one of the countless pubs. Scotland is a country that is a part of the United Kingdom, and Edinburgh is the country's capital and second largest city. Scotland's largest city is Glasgow. Scotland has about 5.1 million inhabitants.
Scotland is famous for the excellent golf courses. The modern game of golf was first developed and established in the country. The 5 towns of St Andrews are known internationally as the home of golf, and the golf course at St Andrews is one of the oldest golf courses in the world.
Since 1707, Scotland has been ruled by the British government and Parliament, but in 1997 it all changed, and the Scottish people received their very own Parliament. Scotland has now got their very own right system, but it's still counted as a part of the UK. Scotland's biggest exports include electronics, financial services, and of course, liquor, such as our very own favorite, whiskey. The Scottish school system is a bit different from the British one. In Scotland, children start primary school at the age of 4, where they stay for 7 years. When the pupils have reached the age of 11, they start secondary school. One goes there for 4 years, though the last 2 ones are optional. At the age of 16, you have a choice. You can go to university, which is a 4-year-long course enrollment. During your school years, the pupils explore a bunch of courses, such as English, mathematics, science subjects, and social subjects. It may seem as the Scottish schoolgirls are all sugar, spice, and everything nice, but some tragedies have happened. Millie here lives in a small town called Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands, and one day when she was in school, she saw the speculated lake monster, Nessie. Ever since, she's had trouble sleeping and other problems. The famous pattern plaid is often connected with Scotland, but in Scotland it's known as tartan. The most famous garment that's made out of tartan is the kilt, which is a version of a skirt for males. It's a traditional dress for men and boys in the Scottish Highlands. It has been a tradition since the 19th century. But nowadays, we Irish schoolgirls likes to wear it when we are in school.